Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, episode 6. That last episode, we had some combat in that last episode. I failed a little bit, and then I feel like I kind of redeemed myself at the end with this giant pack of wolves over here. We are actually going to camp for the night, though. We have 4 camping supplies that we can use, and I want to go ahead and rest because our health is getting a little bit low because that fight with the wolves, it took quite a toll on our people. And I do like this health system where we have this sort of short-term endurance, and then we have the long-term health where everything just kind of eats down at the health, but you can replenish the endurance mid-combat. I like this system. It's a nice little system. And I'm super happy that we have Durance here. Oh man, those spells, that rest lets us get access to spells. So now I know what the numbers do. That means I can cast this many per rest. So I can cast, Chill Fog 4 times if I want to. But I have that many casts per rest. I figured it would be on a per spell basis, so I'd only be able to do like that spell one time per rest. But I could do it for each of them. But I guess that's not the case. So let's go ahead and we rested. It's still dark. Hour 4. Looks like the sun will probably be up soon. Let's go do a little bit more exploring. Not sure what else would be in this area. We've already killed a large pack of wolves. I think there were probably about 6 wolves in total. We took down the little pack of young wild boars. Super scary. Looks like we have some sort of house here. Maybe we can check that out. Settler's Arrow. I wonder how much more of this map we have to explore. Okay, so we've explored almost all of it. The Adra Formation. So we have this little corner to check out. And it seems like there would be stuff down here by these cliffs. Let's go check out this house real quick. See, we have some Gold Rot Chew, minus 80 fatigue for 60 seconds. Or 600 seconds. And some more lockpicks. We can just stash all that stuff for now. I want to know how to split stacks. I probably should have looked that up between episodes. I don't even know if I can split stacks. Right click just shows me information no matter what I'm holding down. Okay, so I can... Nope, that's bad. Don't want to do that. I can control double left click. Okay, so let's move 2 of them over to Eater here. Alright, good stuff, good talk. We have some more food. And we have camping supplies and another rope and grappling hook. Could be useful. Not sure if that stuff breaks eventually. And if not, I mean, I don't see what harm. Uh-oh. Will-o-wisp. Let's go ahead and set everyone up into formation. Let's get our 2 fighters up on the front line. And we'll put Magran back here and back here. And our caster Aloth will be over here. Hopefully it's just the one. Okay, it looks like it is. Let's see if we can get a knockdown on it.
Yeah.
And use our Flames of Devotion. Have you attack from the back line.
How may I help?
And just throw some magic this way. Okay, so we are confused. And flanked, it looks like. How we're flanked, I'm not sure. And can we use this? I want to check real quick before it dies. This is once per encounter, so let's go ahead and use that right now. Because that should give us a nice endurance buff. Okay, so I want to read this again. Creates a field of holy energy around the priest, burning any vessels in the vicinity and regenerating a modest amount of endurance for allies. The power of the priest's holy radiance is modified by how well his or her reputation aligns with the preferred behavior of his or her faith. So we do need to learn a little bit more about Magran. Hopefully we can learn that from his character sheet. So it looks like we do about 17 burn damage over 4 seconds. They get frightened, which reduces their accuracy and their resolve and dexterity. And friends get just plus 11 endurance. So not that big of a heal, but it is better than nothing. Alright, so not a bad fight indeed. I do want to check this out real quick, see if maybe we can learn a little bit more about Magran. Okay, it's right here. We are on... No, I want to learn personal stuff. No? Okay, can I learn about Durance? I have Durance clicked. I don't know why it's showing me Verithax reputations. It doesn't change at all. Will it tell me down here maybe? No. I want to know stuff about him. Alright, well I guess we're just going to have a chat with him to learn a little bit more. That's interesting. Thank you, tab key, for highlighting stuff. I don't think I would have thought to mouse over that. Loose brick, we have some copper pan and some lockpicks. And we also have Orland's Cradle, some more herbs to use for any sort of alchemy we decide to do. Let's have a peek up here around this corner. Just throw down another quick save real quick. And that looks like it's just a nice little exit for us. So we have this area in the bottom right corner that we can check out now. We are still looking for the Smithy's wagon of supplies. And it said it was going to be on the eastern road coming from Cadnua. Doesn't look like there's too much down here. Oh, looks like we have some bandits, perhaps. There, that one. Get that one. No discussion about it at all. Alright, well, let's actually fall back a little bit because I want a better line of sight. Okay, they've already buffed themselves. Okay. Let's move you guys back here. Let's have you guys come over here.
What?
And we're gonna go ahead and just... We'll wait a second and then we'll turn on his Holy Radiance. Alright, let's drop some of this. And I kind of want to use Halt. It's cease movement, so actually I don't think that would help. Do we have anything for shutting down casters? I don't think we do. Trying to glance over these real quick. That sounds interesting. Creates a slow-moving, energetic projectile of the priest faith, returning endurance to allies and inflicting freeze damage to enemies. Let's actually move him down here and get one of those off.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do the flames. These are Goldpact paladins.
Hey.
That's awkward. That is us. We are Goldpact. And let's... I want to cast this freeze thing. Yeah, let's throw that out there like that. It just sounds cool. Alright, let's all just kind of gang up on this paladin real quick. Take him down. And let's all go get this guy and activate your heal. Get a little extra health back. Alright. Not too bad. A little bit of a misclick having everyone facing away. I forgot to turn them around. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, so we got a greatsword, a mace, a large shield, mail armor, some helmets, copper panned, Let's stash all that for right now. Let's go check out what the leader had. Ludrana. Grimoire. A wand. Let's actually see how that wand stacks up. Why are you showing me my stuff? Alright, well, let's click our stash for everything right now. Padded armor, wand, Ludrana's orders. Okay, here we go. It seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Radric's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds to the south of Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I'm sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Kolsa's men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their number, I may be convinced to forgive your previous mistakes. For the last time, you are to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Okay, let's kind of go over this again real quick. So it looks like maybe they are guarding the woods to try to keep people from escaping the town, and maybe warning others about what's going on. And it also seems like they were hunting Kolsk. It looks like we're looking for either Kolsk or one of his men. They escaped the Gilded Vale. And these Goldpact Knights were here to stop them. Let's check out this grimoire. We can't do anything with that right now. You found a new grimoire. Grimoires often contain spells that your wizard may not know. For a small cost, you can learn those spells from the description panel. You may also fill additional grimoires with different spells. Place them in your wizard's quick slot items and switch to them, but be careful. Switching grimoires will temporarily lock wizards out of spellcasting for several seconds. Okay, so that's good to know. Let's kind of check this out real quick. I do want to check out the wand, and we'll throw the grimoire down there as well. And let's get out all the great swords we have are the same. Poleaxe, don't really want. The armor, possibly. We have a shorter recovery speed, but a really nice slash and crush defense. So let's give that to our two melee combatants. And we'll check out the other guys real quick. You have a robe, really fast recovery speed. I think I want to give him a chest piece. Maybe leather armor. Maybe just padded armor. That gives good all-around defense. Let's give him the padded armor. So you can wear that, and I guess we'll just stash your robe. Let's check out this wand. Looks like it's the same. Just looks a little different. I actually like the looks of that one better. The grimoire we'll check out in a moment. This armor, we're actually not going to give him that armor. I forgot his armor gives the second chance ability, which seems kind of like a combat res. But we ourselves will use this new armor that we have. And you are currently wearing Alos leather armor. Gives overseeing. I guess it makes the AoEs slightly bigger. Alright, let's check out this grimoire real quick. Ludrana's grimoire. We know minor missiles and the Phantom Flames, but we don't know Ghost Blades. Calls a field of unearthly blades onto existence, inflicting immediate pierce damage and a hobbled affliction on targets in the area of effect. We have Fetid Caress. The target becomes paralyzed, afflicted with boiling pustules of foul-smelling liquid that erupt from their skin, sickening those nearby. And we have Necrotic Lance. Creates a lance of pure necrotic energy, causing corrode damage instantly and over time. I believe Necrotic Lance was one of the harder hitting spells. Can we learn all of them? I want to learn this one first. It will cost 200 copper. You know what? Let's do it. And we can also save this grimoire, equip it with a different set of spells, and then maybe the spells are grimoire based. So if we cast 4 spells from one, we can switch to another one. Maybe something like that. So let's go ahead and get this one. Just 100 copper. I'm fine with doing that. And you know what? Let's go ahead and learn this one too. Alright, so first level spells. I think we could probably just keep all of this the same and maybe put this in here too. And this one right here, I do want to put level 2. We've learned a few new spells as well. And I'll put you on your quick slot items in case we want to switch to something in combat. Let's have Ludrana's Grimoire be a little different. Let's just take everything out for a moment. Okay, so level 2 spells, put you guys in because that's all we know. And in here we have Dazed, Chill Fog, Fan of Flames, Sunless Grasp, freeze damage to a target and reduces its accuracy. Not interested in that. Let's put in the Ghost Blades, and we'll put that in at the end in case we need like a defensive type spell. We'll throw in the Daze and the Chill and then the Double. Alright, seems pretty fancy. So let's drop a quick save in. Interesting. Goldpact Knights, which we are members of the Goldpact Knight Order. Seems like they're out doing a bit of hunting. You know, nothing personal. They're just doing what they were contracted to do. So no hard feelings, especially since I'm the one that lived. I'm sure they would have hard feelings. We have a deer. Not really interested in giving chase, but I do want to see if we can maybe sneak through these trees over here and check out this area. And it looks like we can. Is there anything fancy? A forest troll. You know what? Drop a quick save. Quick saves make brave men of us all. Let's
of course.
pull you back here. Set you guys up front. He aggroed instantly. No, I want you guys to just stay where you are. Just stay here, okay? Just everyone hang out.
What?
Alright, we are actually going to use some buffs because this guy looks nasty. We get damage reduction, which we will probably drop down. Alright, let's get this guy. Alright, let's go get him.
Aye?
Let's drop one of these down, and let's also drop down buff, damage, and accuracy. Let's give everyone a nice buff. And let's go ahead and give a knockdown on this guy and start using our spells. Knockdown happens.
Yes.
Great. Start attacking with everyone. And it looks like he's healing just in combat by himself. I forgot that he has the combat regen, which is really nice. Let's just go ahead and throw up our Holy Radiance and give him another knockdown. And go ahead and use some Flames of Devotion on him. Looks like the knockdown, I guess, missed. Let's see if we can find that. I don't know if we can. Alright, you know what? It doesn't matter too much. And we have Troll Skin. The hide of a troll is formed of what appears to be several layers of thin vines, plants, and mulch, forming a thick, nearly impenetrable skin. Not nearly impenetrable enough, Sir Troll. Got some blood moss, and it looks like we have a dead villager, perhaps? Troll skin, blood moss, okay. What is this? Fulvano's Amulet. Gives a +5 reflex and a healing bonus. That'll be good on our tank as well, since he is actually doing a good bit of tanking nowadays. Though never famed as he would claim, the valiant explorer Fulvano was known as an eccentric who wished to see the world. Is this the same? This is the same. This amulet is said to have belonged to Fulvano. He was a man much taken with mild superstitions, and this talisman, he said, was a source of luck. It also served more sentimental purpose, for it depicts one of the great ships commonly seen at the dock of his homeland. It's actually worth quite a bit, 310 copper pieces. We'll throw that to Eater. We have some golden obols, a rare coin even in the Valian Republics. The golden obol, double, is a large coin. It is mostly used by the extremely wealthy. Oops. And we have a chewed letter. This piece of parchment is torn and flecked with blood and troll spittle. What little of it remains reads, worried he may have come to harm. Once I reach Defiance Bay, I will hire guards to take me back west in safety and see if we cannot find Fulvano. At present, I regret my eagerness to be away from Gilded Vale. It is very dark. Alright, so it seems like friends of Fulvano, or perhaps his traveling party themselves, they're not faring so well. That's the second member of Fulvano's party that we've met so far. Where does this go? Does it go on the neck? It does go on the neck, so we can't have his cloak equipped, which is fine. Do you have one? Everyone needs a cloak now and then. It's actually a fancy looking cloak. Alright, well, now he's got... Okay, so that's not buffing him. Can you only have... Like, can he just only have up to 37? Is that what's going on? I'm still going to give it to him for the healing bonus, and he does have the regeneration, which I really like. Is it Fighting Spirit? Talent's Rapid Recovery. Plus 3.5 Endurance, constant. Very nice. Alright, and that looks like that's going to be the it of Magran's Fork. The end. And now we have Caed Nua we can't quite get to yet, which is kind of interesting. We have Anslog's Compass, which I believe this is the place where 6 hours, that's fine. This is where we're supposed to meet the I believe it was an old woman for the potion for Kalicia's sister. Okay, that looks like they may not be super hostile.
Yeah.
Drop a quick save in. Walk forwards. Alright. Seems like everything's going to be okay. Egdrang. 2 villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Hail and well met.
Tilly. If you're here to fish, as we were, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarven woman points to the southeast. Edrang. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. Tilly. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. She shudders. It was awful. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it, whatever the cause. Might be we can find something in these tide pools, and then we're headed straight home. You said there were a lot of shipwrecks here? The woman nods. All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. She wipes her brow. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. Well, thanks for the information. And be safe. Good tidings to... Wait, do you hear that?
What?
Marlocks. No, I'm just kidding. Xaurip. So I believe this... We met one of these before in the cave, and we decided to leave it alone. Let's get a little... Actually, I don't know who I'm clicking. All right. Let's get a little flanking action going on behind these guys. We'll leave our wizard up here and bring our priest in here at close quarters. Let's slow down the combat some. All right, let's have you go flank him, and you go attack him. And let's get our Flames of Devotion on. No. I keep misclicking. And throw a knockdown. Start attacking. Oh, there's 3 of them. I didn't see that. Let's go ahead and start attacking. I didn't pause that. Let's go ahead and activate Constant Recovery. Get a little AoE going. Bring him down. Do some damage.
Sure.
God, what a mess. Thank you for your help, stranger.
Yeah.
It's what I'm here for, apparently. We have lots of spears and some medium shields, which reminds me we did get a shield earlier, and we need to see if that's better than the one he has. Yeah, this one. Let's check this one out. -8 accuracy. What is with the accuracy penalties? Alright. It influences how likely the attack is to affect the target. Accuracy is defined. This is the roll for the hit. I want to know why we're getting a penalty to our hit chance. Unless it gives the enemy -8 accuracy. Our stash doesn't have... I guess it does have a limit.
Right.
Alright. Turn off slow-mo. So it looks like we have some xaurip to worry about in this area. He caught me just as I hit the quick save button. Just gang up on him. Okay, that's a lot of them. Let's not just gang up on them with wild abandon.
Aye?
What?
Alright, let's take him down. Let's get in here, let's take him down. You can attack over the back.
Aye?
Start working on that one off to the side. Throw in some magics if you will, please. A little more magics and drop down your AoE heals, please. Durance. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Not bad at all. Lots of stuff, and it looks like we have some more amethyst, which will be great for us making some potions. If we ever get any of the... I believe we needed like some copper wiring. Crabs and small fish cluster in this pool left behind by the tide. Just kind of having a good little explore. How big is this map? This map's actually a good size. And you know, I do want to check the quest journal real quick. A mother's plea. Travel to Anslog's compass and speak to Mother Ranga. Alright. So we are on the lookout for an old woman. It's like some sort of totem. Maybe it keeps beasties away. Maybe we're just getting closer and closer to their lair. Let's have everyone meet up here and pretty much just take them down.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one up there, and we have a dead villager as well. Okay, this is a lot of them. It looks like they have a priest now. So you know what? I will drop some stuff. Let's drop some spells. Let's see what we have here. Let's drop a chill fog down about in this area right here. And then Magran, let's go ahead and... I say buff our attack, please. And we'll wait for them to get a little closer. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and start attacking. Looks like we have 2 on us and 1 on Eater. Let's get a little knockdown action going on.
Aye?
And then once these casts finish, lots of stuff just happened. Iconic Projection. Can I see what that spell is? Know what I can learn some stuff. Wow. Let's go ahead and drop down some heals or something. And you know what? I want that priest done. I don't know if that's a waste of a spell or what. Okay, he melted.
Yeah.
Let's get out of there. Okay, it looks like we were a little in range of that freeze. But we're okay. Looks like we got some agate. Common in Aora, oft used by craftsmen for their bright colors. More practical applications. Lots of gems. Amethyst, agate, Audra. Lots of shields. We have a quarterstaff, which I'll drop over there real quick, and then we'll stash the rest of it. Let's see if that's better than what he's got. No. His also has extra effects on it. Plus 25% burn damage. I wonder if that means it adds burn damage to him, or any burn damage he does gets increased. And it looks like we have a fine arbalest. Strong. Very slow. Very slow speed. Comes with +4 accuracy, and a 15% damage modifier. Reduced crit damage. Crits can inflict prone. Arbalists are heavy crossbows with exceptionally high power. They must be hand cranked before loading, so they have a slow rate of fire. And we have a note. Dead villain. Or dead valiant. I'm sorry, not a villain. You're just a valiant. Okay. We'll stash that and read the note. How is it that so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? The people of the Deerwood call this pitiable lagoon a sight to see, but all I have experienced here is misfortune. I thought to explore the cavern by the waters, only to discover that it was home to sporlings. I went to see the vaunted compass, and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood. And at last I made to inspect the dragon skulls nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little xaurips. I will return to Gilded Vale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the xaurips do not appear to have followed. They did, I'm sorry. They followed you.
Yeah.
But we've learned some stuff. It looks like we do, in fact, have a xaurip camp up in this area, and there's also a cave that we can check out. Clamshells and crab carapace litter the coals. What is that? Sand. Potion of minor regeneration. Scroll of prayer against fear. We'll give that to him since he has it. Jasper. I don't know if we found any of this. Found in the wild as a dull mottled stone, frequently in red or green, but often with a variety of colors lent by other surrounding minerals. Relatively easy to find. Polished, the stone's distinctive swirls of color give it endless variety. We'll take the potion of regen on ourselves, stash that, and give you the scroll. Requires 2 lore. I'm pretty sure he has 2 lore. He's got 4 lore. And it looks like there's a little herb up here that we can grab. Little plant. Golden celery. Alright, so it appears we've just completely massacred the local xaurip population. I'm okay with that. Hopefully the quick save doesn't mess with the recording. I can't imagine that it would, but a gull. Interesting. Alright. Let's go ahead and set up for the attack.
Hey.
Let's get a knockdown going. Flames of Devotion.
What?
And it looks like we have been weakened. No loot. I wonder if that was one of the undead, perhaps. And it looks like we have another one. Looks like we have multiples this time.
Yeah.
Let's bring him in a little closer. Get the fight going.
Hey.
Get some knockdowns going.
Yes?
And split up our forces to take these guys down.
I
need to be using the spell more often.
No good.
Looks like more of them are coming in. Let's go ahead and activate our priest's aura. And we'll drop another one of these down. He looks bigger than the rest. We'll throw down another Flames of Devotion on that guy. He's a knockdown on the big one. Right.
Take him down.
Indeed, take him down. Please. Please and thank you. Alright. Vessel flesh. This reeking flesh once held a bound soul. With its energy fading, the flesh is entering a rapid decay. So this is some of the stuff that we found off of the ashen corpses in the beginning at that weird machine. At the center of a ring of jagged stone, this boulder casts long shadows across the sand as the sun moves overhead.
Right.
And it looks like we have a dock down here. Morning Star. Two-handed. Slow. Crush. Copper pan. Let's stash all of it for right now. Looks like we have some more stuff down here we can loot. And it looks like we have another enemy up there. Guess I didn't get endurance. You know what? I want to give, for right now, here, we'll do this. put that here. I want to give him the arbalist. And we'll just stash that, I guess. And the reason for that is I want to see if we can maybe get a little bit more
I'll see what I can
sneaking
find.
action. Maybe switch him over to the arbalist and get a stealthy shot off. Perhaps on the big one.
Not getting
And then we'll pull ourselves up here. Bring Durance up.
Through me.
Alright, let's switch him back to his rapier and shield. Get a knockdown on the big guy. Flames of Devotion on the big guy.
What?
Doesn't feel like you did a Flames of Devotion. Let's actually take out the little one right now.
No good.
Knockdown went through.
Let's go.
I don't know why you needed to move all the way around him.
Aye?
Let's go ahead and, before he dies, activate this. And this is also once per encounter as well. Okay, well he died already.
Attack.
More vessel flesh. Scale armor, mail coif, open helm, copper pans. So far, it doesn't seem like the helmets actually give any bonuses. That's why I'm not really equipping any of them. I mean, I guess I could see how these look on our fighters. Doesn't look too bad. It looks like my ear is poking through on one side, which is kind of weird and creepy and makes me not want to use it. And that just looks silly. I'll start equipping stuff if it gives bonuses. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, so what else do we have? We have a dock. Doesn't look like anything's going on at the dock. We're in a little sort of peninsula area over here. A little bit of loose sand, some more amethyst, and pages from Fulvano's travels. While traveling west towards Gilded Vale, I encountered a fellow traveler of some considerable intelligence, and we engaged in pleasant conversation. It came to light that the poor fellow had the most execrable pair of boots upon him. I gave him one of my spare sets, that he might better appreciate Valian craftsmanship. May they serve him well, for he said he intended to cross the wilderness known as the Black Meadow. I cannot imagine it is a pleasant place.
Yeah.
A little bit more about Fulvano. Let's go check out the dock real quick. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like we have too much more to explore in this area. I guess we have some over here. I'm guessing the woman's house will be somewhere near this cave. And then we'll probably head back to Gilded Vale to give that woman, Alfra, Kalicia's sister, give her the potion to make sure her child is born nice and healthy. Unless we're stopped, of course, which we very well could be. We see some skulls along this way, maybe more xaurip, perhaps. There is Ranga and there is Tana Azorp. Before we go down there, I want to check out this area. We did hear about a cave, and I do want to explore that cave. Oh, we have some xaurip in the area. Shouldn't be anything too bad. Just gonna kind of do some white hits. About 3/4 health
Perhaps
on
a little rest is in order.
Verithax. Don't really need to grab all this stuff, but eh. What do we have over here? Cave coral. Actually, you know what? We'll save the cave for the next episode, and we're gonna go talk to Ranga in this episode. Little cook pot, I guess. Fish and clumps of seaweed, bright green with heat. Royal in the stew. It tastes pleasantly salty. Let's go have a chat with Tana real quick, if we can. No, we can't. Okay, let's have a chat with Ranga. You find yourself facing a towering Almao woman. Her skin is the warm gold brown of a dying sunset, with pale, fish-white patches at throat and hands. Wavy red-brown hair, pulled into tight braids around a stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull, flows down over her broad shoulders.
Hail and well met.
She regards you calmly, evidently unsurprised to find you here at the edge of her camp by the water. Have you come for medicines and craftworks, or to share the fire? She gestures to the large cauldron nearby. Offra sent me here. She says that you know some way to ensure that her child is not a Hollowborn. Ah, more of Lord Raedric's frightened flock. She nods slowly. I know what she's speaking of. I imagine she's somewhat desperate, sending you out here for her. She gave you payment, I expect? Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. Ranga points inland. There is a xaurip tribe to the northeast, led by one of their priests. Tana was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about the place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The xaurip lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. One day, I will have to go for supplies, and I will come back to find my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? She shakes her head. You rid me of this nuisance, and I will do what I can for Offra, and throw in something for you too. I had to kill the xaurops on the way here. They won't bother you anymore. Truly? You are very efficient with your favors. Here, something for your trouble. She nods and claps her hands once. Good. Then I shall set my full attention now upon the remedy for Offra. I will get started on the mixture, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creatures in that cave there. She points just north of her little stretch of beach. Sporlings, they call them. It's a useful material. I need one for the mixture. You are welcome to any others you find. Will you have a third favor for me to do after this? Ranga smiles. This is what I need to make the potion Offra asks for. If you do not wish to help, then I cannot do anything about that, can I? Alright, so we do need to go in the cave. And she's also a vendor as well. So let's... just you talk to her. Careful with those sporlings. They have a way with the mind. Ranga taps her temple lightly. It's why the spores are so useful, really. Okay, so I guess we can't sell anything to her just yet. And it looks like Aleph has minor fatigue, -5 to all defenses, -10 accuracy, and a 10% penalty to his max endurance. Maybe we should camp. Maybe we should do it afterwards, after the cave. I think he'll be okay with that. But I think this is actually a pretty good stopping point for this episode. Which, you know, it's been kind of hard to find decent stopping points. But I think this is a good one. We made it to Anslog's compass, and we spoke with Ranga. We learned that we have to go into the cave, kill some sporlings, get some stuff, then we can get Offra's potion ready to go. And she actually said that she gave us something in return. So I want to scroll up through here. We got 3 potions. Where are we? We are down here. Potion of Minor Regen, Potion of Minor Recovery, and Potion of Minor Endurance. So Regen is endurance over 12 seconds. Minor Recovery is a -2 duration of active hostile effects for 30 seconds. That's pretty nice. And this one is the flat heal, I believe. So let's go ahead and kind of divvy these out. I guess we'll give that to him for right now. And does he need to reload his crossbow? Yes, he does. Watch him crank. There we go. Alright, let's get that reloaded for next time. Yeah, so in the next episode, we're going to go explore this cave a little bit, get Offra's potion, and see about getting that back to her. But I think we did a good bit of exploring, good bit of combat. We found some Goldpact Knights that were trying to keep people from leaving the Gilded Vale. So that's another thing that we may have to look into as well. But that is going to wrap up this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, thanks for watching and have a good one.